wow, yo, yippee, yay, guys. Power number 32. In this special episode today, we're going to be talking about what's happening on SwissBorg network. We're talking about Ethereum going over 4K. Does this mean that the alt season is about to start? We're going to be talking as well about two promising projects, which one is Ava and the other one is Treehouse. We're going to talk about Suzaku, and we're going to talk about a lot of cool things that are happening on SwissBorg network. As you guys know, my name is Cyrus Fazel, the proud founder and CEO of SwissBorg, always here to serve you. First question of the week: are there any bundles expected to be released? So what would you like to see? Would you like to see some, just looking at the new thing Anthony was sharing, RoboFi, a lot of things about data engineering and how you plug AI and LLMs through these data things, like compressing data and making it on-chain. That's a really good one. Deepin, that's a nice one. It's just that there's not so many use cases, but I agree Deepin would be a very nice one. What else would you like to see as a bundle? And of course, you could always participate in the Borgers bundle, which we have created, which is a very good one, was performing very well. Talking about performance, let's talk about what's happening on the market. So Ethereum breaking 4K. We were yesterday at 4,200. Obviously, Bitcoin doing all-time high as well, which is crazy. This is bringing a lot. One of the big news, obviously, that has really coupled this great bounce in the market was the 401k. 401k is a retirement plans for everyone, and now you essentially you get invest into crypto. And even if you looked at 1% of these 401ks go into crypto, that's $120 billion. So yeah, that's just 2x. So the total flows into Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, which is crazy when you think about it. And that's definitely going to happen. So this is really, really good. There's though still a lot of things with the tariffs, you know, with Switzerland, whatsoever. There's some crazy things that Trump is still doing. So that's really not, it's like good and bad, like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back type of thing, which is still good. And I think, again, I believe that this market is the most sophisticated market we have ever experienced in terms of crypto. It's this force cycle where you see that we're just growing at a steady pace. And this is very, very nice because there's always what we don't want, which goes very high rapidly, drops very rapidly, right? Tit for tat, head and shoulders happens very well. So if you juke suddenly, then you'll chuck after, okay? Juke jack, okay? That reminds me Bruce Lee type of movie. Juke jack, or like juke jack, up and down, right? The Bank of Euro cuts the rates as well, which is interesting to see. It's a 4%, so more injection of liquidity, which is really nice. And yeah, the Fed, hard to see what's going to be doing though. Are they going to cut or not? Everyone is pretty sure they're going to cut in September. Like 99% of people think that. To be honest, I don't know. I'm not really sure. It looks like like Jerome Powell was like I'm gonna last to 26, and maybe for whatever reason that's a good way to manage inflation and be able to prolong this bull market forever. Now let's talk about, are we in an alt season? We're not. And this alt season is going to be very interesting. And that's my take, that Anthony believes, that Jeremy believes, and a lot of people, Christoph, of course, believes, and a lot of people in the investment team, is going to be fundamental driven. There's going to be some like crazy stuff going on with memes and other new projects that are going to boom and then, you know, pump and dump the regular things. But I think so the ones that are really going to captivate a lot of attention is the ones that are fundamentally strong, that have strong use cases with their token. There's constant buybacks and all that. So right now we know that, you know, Bitcoin dominance has fell down to 60%. But that's still not great. The alt season right now is still at 41. So we're definitely not in where we should be to go for these crazy numbers. DeFi, the good thing is that there's a lot of money going into DeFi. We're printing more and more USDC and USDT as well. So this is very, very solid, strong, I would say, evidence that, again, this market is doing very well. So Bitcoin, which was at an all-time high yesterday, 123,000, which is crazy. Right now, the price is around 118,000, 119,000 based on what you're watching. We know that the resistance is going to be roughly at, it's not 112K, which is the wrong one, but it's more at 121,000. the RSI and everything, all these moving averages are really showing that we're on a ascending a channel, which is very good. And the big barriers to break is 124, 126, and that could bring us to like 140, which is crazy. So I do believe this theory of we could go to 150 by the end of this year for sure. There's still a lot of months to be played, and we're in a very healthy environment, even if economically there's weird stuff happening. Ethereum is back. Ethereum is really going to shine, and everyone is very now excited about that. Is there really a shift towards Ethereum? A lot has to be done through the Trumps and Liberty Finance and all that, but a lot of people building on Ethereum as well in general. So the whole DeFi ecosystem, which again is a strong narrative around this summer. We'll talk about it right after the tokens. So right now we went to yesterday to 4,250, which is only 20% shy away from the all-time highs, which is another very good one. Right now the main the main resistance to blow is the 4,891. I think that's the, if we get to over that, then we're in new territory, and that's a full bull round euphoric way that will probably happen. Borg, a lot of things are happening with Borg, and we're seeing that a lot of people are paying attention. It's great to see a lot of people from different ecosystems that are just tweeting about it, talking about it, because it's starting to figure realize, okay, this is the sleeping dinosaur that when it's gonna wake up, it's gonna fly and it's gonna spit some fire, right? So this is where it's very nice. The same resistance till 27 and 30. Then after that, we will again get to we need to get to 50, get to new territory. Starting the 50 cents, I think so resistant that we would break, then we will really go into something very exciting where people are gonna find this flywheel. Not yet, but the third week of September, which is around the 22nd, we're going to have an official Borg H1 and as well Borger essentially meetups. We'll probably have it in Switzerland. We'll have it online. We'll have one in French and English, and we're going to show the roadmap of what's being built and more importantly, reveal the biggest of history of Borg, how to build fundamental value that goes to Borg and how our ecosystem gets captured within the Borg token. So this is really the biggest reveal we're gonna have. 3 weeks to wait. Third week of September. So we still have a little month and 2 weeks maybe to go. 5 weeks to go. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of good tokens regarding DeFi. As you see, Pendle, more LWA with yield, Lido with staking, because there are a lot of things regarding staking itself, which is really nice. Obviously, some memes still pumping. The Borg token doing quite well, 11%, which is okay. And other different ENA doing very well. And it's a very good one to see. I don't think it's ever going to end well. I think these, delta neutral strategies, arbitrage strategies don't eventually blow up because you take more leverage eventually. But let's see how things go. Very excited to see that XBorg is pumping as well. For those who participate in Suzaku, congratulations to yourself. The alpha deal went well. There was 1,600 participants, which is great. Almost 700,000, which was raised. The good thing is that Suzaku will be listed actually tomorrow afternoon right away into the app, fully unlocked with the tokens, which is great. And more importantly, which I like about this story, is that you're going to get actually a 40% yield into Suzaku. So this is a great way to be able to restake your Suzaku and get a very fancy yield on that. And more importantly, they're going to have airdrops for those who actually have contributed for some time right now in the Suzaku ecosystem through staking ASACs, such as myself. We're going to get an airdrop, which is really cool, and this is only for workers. Let's talk about Alva. So Alva protocol, it's a very interesting one. It's a utility token that's powered baskets, right? I think so. This is something that is really cool. The Alvara has a basket lab. It's created their own essentially token, which is really cool. And essentially the standard is the 7621. This standard enables you to essentially, a bit like what happened in 2017, Melaport or Enzyme, to create a place where anyone could manage baskets together. They could co-manage together. They just could give it to someone to manage it. So it's really this asset management platform that it's on Avalanche that enables you just to manage in a very great way, or co-manage this in a very great way. I think this is very interesting. Um, Now, if you look at itself, it's only 18 million market cap, so it was much higher, right? There was the highest price we saw of this one was around $2.40, so that's a 90% down, which is really cool. I really like the fact that the team has been working really hard on this. They're for now not on any big, I would say, exchanges. That is one thing to know, but they're obviously really working on DeFi because that's what they are. So I don't necessarily think that they need to be listed on big exchanges. They just really need to bring more and more users to their platform. I think so. This is which is really great. I did chat GPT this and I tried to figure out like what do you think about it in terms of token price. Obviously, they just talked about this. They talked about the team backing and about how the Conformer projects are. They're great. They didn't raise so much money in the past, so they don't have like huge ties to VCs whatsoever. We just talked about this just before, which is really good. I think that they need to get to mainnet, which is going to really help them to bring more confidence and more people through their platform, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm excited about this project. They've contacted us. They're on Avalanche. We strongly believe Avalanche network is a big one. Be able to co-manage together funds, I think so is something that's really cool. This never was let's say the biggest attractions in terms of DeFi. People who look for exchange or into more into finally yield, but I think it's still definitely worth it. Here, there's a cool thing where you could co-manage together. The TVL is still quite small, right? But this could definitely grow, hopefully, when they get to mainnet. There's a competition well that you could get, and the token itself enables you to pay gas fees to create this fantastic bundles, and then how you could market it. So I'm excited about this. This is a low cap, high risk type of conviction. If you believe that Avalanche is a good one, if you believe in DeFi and you believe in co-managing together in a fun way, secure way, building asset management business, this is definitely a token to look into. So very much wish you all the best to the Alvar team. DEXI, it's another one. It's a decentralized governance protocol and DAO that enables transparent AI ownership and secure collaboration between humans and AI agents. This is a big theme that's been doing. The DEX token powers the on-chain governance like most of them, shapes the protocol. I don't know more about this one. I want to talk about as well upgrade about MakerDAO that goes to Sky. So Sky is their sole, this is essentially their new governance for MakerDAO. So we're going to be completely transforming that. You have nothing to do. Like always, we make sure that everything will happen smoothly. I want to talk about the last token, which is called Treehouse. Treehouse that I'm invested through a fund. So just you to know, this is a very interesting, I would say, project that has been able to look more importantly into yield generation, type of fixed income background. It's a quite technical one, but as you can see, it's doing very well. It has essentially a crazy amount of TVL already, over $500 million, which is nice. There's been over 60,000 users that have been using it. So what it is essentially is a way to get able to stake. There's a second season. Wow, that's happening right now, which is cool. What it is essentially, you're able to stake different different tokens and participate into liquid staking. But more than that, there's as well some T-bills that could be done, and it's always trying to portray how you're able to get a sustainable yield in the world of liquid staking, but as well fixed income in general with T-bills and things like that. So I think this is something that's very interesting. There's a fun way to connect your wallet and get into competition, and it's a very gamified way, which is very cool. It has a bit this beautiful Asian approach of enjoying it. And there's different vaults, as you guys could see. The biggest vault today is a T-Ether that is giving a 3%, 3.16% APY. This is really the biggest vault that's as of today. But you see you'll have other ones like CMETH as well. And you have as well, which is very interesting, is that the curators or the investment managers, it's not only Treehouse themselves, they enable other people to do it. So you see there, for example, this is Upshift here, that's 35 million. You have as well a Turtle Club that has right now 4 million there. So this is where it's a shout out to Turtle Club, by the way, very cool people. This is a great way for people to get exposure again to yield type of strategies through liquid staking, T-bills, and more importantly, so the what is great about this is it's a solid project. This for the team behind it is people that have extensive experience into traditional banking and DeFi and whatsoever. It's been multiple audit. They've raised a fair amount of capital with smart investors. The other thing, what I like very much as well, is this. So they had a massive pump because they got listed on the sexes, the regular guys. So Binance, Bybit, Coinbase, BitGet, whatever, all these different guys. And now the token has plummets, right? So as the token has essentially lost 70% from the 130 to 40. So this is where I like it, because the pump has already been done, and now I believe that these guys are well positioned to the next cap to get to build more, essentially, bring more TVL, bring more users, and then the price could go back. Right now, if you look at the market cap itself, 61 million, because most of the tokens is not revealed, and the total is still quite a high one, with 392 million. But the good thing is that most of the tokens will not be released anytime soon. So looking to Treehouse definitely is a great one to look into. And again, great team, good growth, great protocol, and good fundamental value. If you're interested in biking and going to Verbier, we're going to have a lot of people attending the Verbier Bike Festival, which is really cool. Downhilling, enjoying the best vibe, and as well wearing the SwissBorg gears. So this is going to be really cool. Shout out to all the people that are on Telegram. This is the new group that we've changed. It's improved community channel, so just go for it, enjoy it. Governance, always important part. According to the Borg, we are in the 16th season, and it's always about burning, safety net, rewards, or the fourth option that you have to decide. So as always, 10 Borg will be working 1 voting power. You need essentially an average of 200 voting power or more to actually be in the governance. You have to, this is a great way to get to yield, okay? Your voting power is recorded at the time you vote, which is really important. Now it's changed, which is really good. So the loyalty team changed. Benji did a great job there. And you could only once, okay? You can't choose many times like before. Okay, this is a great way to get a yield. Everyone has been asking, I want yield on Borg. Well, this is where you get it. Talking about that beauty. Borg in some ecosystem, 200 people, upgrades, and new premium users, which is really great. We're seeing a roughly a little bit intake here, slightly more than last week, but pretty much similar. But here is still not growing. It's people are leaving the app, and some people are coming in the app. Regarding the data and the SwissBorg app, things are going well. More volume than last week, more exchanges than last week, 2 billion of assets, which is a very nice number. 1,063, we're not at the 1,200, but we're still there. And remember, the 1,200 is the magic number for the Borgers to grow the ecosystem. The net flow is still very, very poor, unfortunately. Cast your score for the community index. Yes, indeed, we're at 6.5, which is a very fine one. As always, guys, like and subscribe to this channel. Comments here, check the bundle that you want to see and how we want to really change this. Beautiful Borgers, this was a short episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Really, what is very important here to understand is how we are close to something really big with the SwissBorg ecosystem, which is great. The smart yield as well is going to be released to more cohorts going forward, so you're going to probably enjoy this. A great way to get a very highly attractive essentially yield in USDC. Hopefully there'll be more going forward as well. What is very important as well is that what we're working on is profiling how to create your Borger profile. So essentially a set of different questions that enable you to understand who you are and where you want to go. Like, what's the amount that you have in the app? What is the amount that you want to auto invest every month? What is the period you're looking for, short term, long term? What's your financial goals with this, right? What's your financial freedom target you want to reach? And that with that, I'll try to understand if you're active, passive to active, if you're beginner to advanced, and try to figure out how we could really help you guys to grow your wealth in the best way possible. So this is something that we're very excited that we're working hard right now. So I hope you guys enjoy it. A special surprise for the end, guys. We've released a really fun game that I want to show, which is really cool. Let's play again this game. See, this is for the end. This is what it is. This is exactly what people should realize what crypto is about. You just have to really dodge those horrible attacks here. There's crashes that could kill you. Oh no, game over. I did so bad on that one. We developed like 2 different games, which are really cool. Here you could buy different memes. Like I think I'm gonna sell it right now, and then now pump it. Let's pump it. This Borgie is the game for Borgie or not? It looks like this game is for Borgie. This could be a really good game. What? I'm still positive though. Here you could see that. So this could be the Borgie's best game. Anyways, loving it. This was just for fun. As always, be healthy, be wealthy. Love our Borg. Take care, guys. Much love. Bye.